Hi, I'm Jale, welcome to my channel. This is going to be another pick a card reading for what is it they want you to know. So obviously in relation to maybe a family member, significant other, friend, whoever it is that you're picturing in your mind, what is it they want you to know? Okay, so we're going to have a 3-pole pick. Okay, obviously this is a general reading. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest. It is also a timeless reading, so whenever at the time that you're watching this video, the information will be valid here. Okay, so we're going to choose from 3 piles here. This is pile number 1, the Enchanted Lenormand. That's pile number 1. And we have pile number 2, which is the Energy Oracle. Okay, and then we have pile number 3, which is the Wisdom Oracle. Okay, so obviously if you do need to pause, by all means pause, take some time, connect to your higher self, connect in your inner heart, connect to your soul, your guides, and pick between pile 1, the Enchanted Lenormand. Just waiting for that to focus in. The Enchanted Lenormand. It's not focusing. The Energy Oracle and the Wisdom Oracle deck. And as always, I will be connecting to spirits to get the relevant information, clarifies via the tarot cards that I have, and we'll be pulling other clarifier oracle cards to get some more information. So hopefully you've decided, and let's start the reading. So what is it they want you to know? Hi, pile 1. This is your Enchanted Lenormand deck. Okay, so hopefully you're happy with your pick. Just going to take my hairband off. Okay, so we're going to ask here, obviously just sort of picture the person that you want me to kind of connect with in your mind here. And we'll see. What is it they want you to know, please? What is it this person wants you to know? I'm hearing love immediately, but let's just have a look. What is it they want you to know? Let's see. I'm also hearing destined, but let's just sort of see what these other cards. I've just pulled the prophecy card, which is the number 37 card here. It could be that they're very intuitive and that maybe they're picking up on you. They maybe are picking up on your energy, how you feel. They may be very aware, very tuned in. Oh, this is so annoying, this webcam. Let's see. What is it they want you to know? So this is the 37 card here. It could be that they're also getting maybe sort of divination in to sort of get clarity. Maybe they could be getting readings. Maybe you've been getting readings. Maybe they know that already. But let's just see. What else does this person want pile 1? Those who picked pile 1, please, to know at this time. Whenever they are watching this video, it is a timeless reading. Pile 1, please. What is it they want you to know? I'm just hearing they know you. They know you. Again, it could be that they might not appear like they understand you. They might not be showing that they understand you. It's almost like, I want to say, they're calling your bluff a little bit here. Okay, so I don't know if you've appeared in a certain way and you've hidden maybe how you feel, but I'm just hearing that they're calling your bluff. Don't think that's for everyone, but okay, let's have a look. What is it they want you to know here? Okay, let's see. I'm also hearing confusion. We've just pulled the 32 card, which is the Moon card in the reverse, okay? And also this is the 8 of Hearts. Okay, there is, I feel like if there has been secrets, illusions, it's being brought to light, I'm hearing, okay? So what they want you to know is it is actually being brought to light. There is an understanding here. There is an understanding here. Let me just pull 3 other clarifiers and then we'll get started. Wow, interesting. This is a very interesting spread. Let me just pull 2 more clarifiers and then we'll get started on this. I'm hearing from Spirit as well that you already know. You already know. So what is it they want to say to you? You already know. There's something that you had in your mind a minute ago there that my guide smiled and said they already know. So whatever just popped in your head, you are accurate with that, because I feel like the majority of you would have been thinking of something at that time. Yes, I am telepathic. And yes, it is probably extraordinarily annoying for people to deal with. Something just popped in your head and it's true, they're saying. That's exactly what they are thinking. Now, if this is to do with a discrepancy, an argument, a disagreement, there might need to be some clarification, because, again, it could also be that you have told that person that you are meant to be with them, and I'm hearing that they are still working through it to figure out if that is the case, because I'm hearing the jury is out. Okay, so first of all, we've got, as I say, the 37 card, which is about prophecy. Okay, it could be that they're dreaming, okay, about this connection. It could be that they've had a dream. It could be that before they met you, that they knew that this was going to be a significant connection. Clarifying that is number 22. I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay. Now, with this being the path, okay, this is about choices, decisions, a journey, okay? So because it is in conjunction with the diviner, this is about a turning point. So they want you to know that there's a turning point in the situation. Something has, I'm hearing a tilt, a shift, okay? So if you have previously had harsh words, they're coming around. There could be potentially seeing your point of view, or they could be seeing, I'm hearing the light. Now, interestingly, we've also got, as I said before, the moon in reverse, which is the 32 card here, which is the 8 of hearts. Now, because it is connected to the sun, okay, which is 31, first of all, it could be that this person is or was working very hard and wasn't really paying attention to this, and now they are. It could be that they were confused and now that they've been enlightened to their feelings. It could also be that what once was very intense, that the edge has been taking off and they're able to process this a little bit more now, because the moon is in reverse and the sun is upright. Now, it could also be because obviously the moon is the masculine, the moon is the feminine, is that they're very self-assured in what it is they want, but now they're doubting if you know what you want. So it's almost like with the previous cards, with the prophecy and the path, they know where it is they're going. But with the moon in reverse, this sort of talks about fluctuating emotions. It can talk about an indecision or a change. So it could be that they're now thinking that you have changed your mind, or something within you has changed. So maybe they're very, very sort of sure about it, and maybe they think you're not. Okay. Now, interestingly, we've also got the dog here, number 18, and the 10 of hearts. Okay. The dog signifies loyalty. It signifies being together through thick and thin. It talks about them seeing you as someone who would stand by them, who again is in it for the long term, is I'm hearing able to see them for who they are. My guys just said something rude. They're able to sort of see through the illusion. So it's like, no, sorry, you're able to see through the illusion. So it could be that they blocked a path for you previously, and they're coming round to that now, because I'm hearing inevitable, because we've also got the key in reverse here. Okay, so it's like the key alongside the dog is, to me, suggestive of there's a lot of potential here, but it's like there isn't quite. It could be a timing issue. It could be a practicality issue. It could be that they feel like you probably are made to be with them, but it's not quite time. Or it could be that they've recently come out of a situation and that they want time to be solo or single, and that they know you're there for them, but it's like they need to kind of get this under wraps almost. They could also see you, because this is about potential lovers, okay, because it's in the reverse. Maybe they think, again, with the previous information, that maybe you only want a friendship, and that you've made it fairly clear that you're there for them. So this could be a friend. It doesn't have to be a love interest. That maybe, I'm just linking in with this energy and listening to what the guides are saying. Maybe they feel a bit insecure about this, where they think that you wouldn't give them a second chance, or you wouldn't give them a chance. There's just an it just feels like there's an uncertainty here, especially with the key, because key is about certainty and a guarantee. It's like this for them, they feel, because I feel like their perspective has changed, because they're showing up as decided a decision that has been made, and that they're the sun, in the upright, which is usually the divine counterpart. So let's just say, if you're viewing this and you're referring to a female, that they're undecided, and if you're viewing this and referring to a male, then I feel they are decided, because again, the feminine and the masculine energies. The feminine is not so much balanced in terms of how they're viewing this. They're not as certain. There's still a little bit of clarity that's needed. And I'm also hearing something about the new moon on the 26th with this, because the moon is in reverse. So I would look out around the 26th of November. If it's a timeless reading and you're not listening to this or viewing this around the November period 2019, then the next new moon, there's going to be some significance to it. I'm hearing a story as well. I don't know whether or not you've spoken to them and felt like they weren't telling you the full story, or you didn't quite believe what it is that was being sold to you. But I'm hearing that they are loyal. They're trying to maintain a focus. Okay, now interestingly, we've also got the 21 card, which is the Mountain in reverse. So this is about releasing struggles. This is about trying to find the easier way, the easier path, a path that suits all. Okay, now with the fact that the 5, which is the tree in reverse, this is about trying to build a structure and trying to come to some kind of compromise in the easiest way. I feel like if this isn't so much of a love situation, this could also be family. And I'm just hearing I'm hurt. So if you're, inquiring about a family member here, it's like they feel hard done by or hurt in some way, but they do want resolution with this. They do want resolution. And I'm hearing something about head. So I don't know whether or not they're listening to either other people, or they're listening to, rather than their heart, they're kind of mulling things over a little bit too much in their head. Let me just see. Let me see what else they're going to show me here. Yeah. Okay, so this is the 19 card in reverse, which is the Tower. First of all, I feel like they want to speak to you. But second of all, the Tower is usually about being separate. But in reverse, I feel like they do want to reconcile. They want to come together and discuss, have a discussion. See if, that your sort of, I want to say set of events and their set of events lines up. In order to come to some kind of agreement. Pile 1, please, Spirit. Yeah, because it's like they don't want to ruin it. They don't want to leave this as it is. They don't want to allow it to fall away. They want to have resolution. They want to have, I'm hearing clarity. They want some clarity on a situation. They want clarity. They want insight. They want to see how you feel about a situation. They don't quite understand what happened, I'm hearing as well. Pile 1, please. Pile 1. What do they want them to know? Pile 1. What does their person, their situation want them to know? You are a natural counsellor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So maybe you've been helping this person Maybe you felt like you were having to put your own needs on the back burner in order to help this person, and you might not be prepared to do that any longer. Wow. I'm also seeing here, there's career transition. So it could be that they want you to have a look into something in your life. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So it could be that they're seeing a change in you, and they'd rather you get on with that rather than focusing on this, because I'm also seeing the teaching and learning card. So there's definitely some skills here that they're acknowledging in you. It says keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. I'm also seeing claircognizance, so this is the ability to know instinctively. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. And then creative writing. So Archangel Gabriel, it says make time, not that you can see that in this webcam, make time to write down some thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Here we go. So let me just tune into these. I'm hearing they don't want you to waste your time. Maybe that I feel like they could see you as they're holding you back, or that they don't want you to put your ideas, your kind of purpose on hold, or what you need to be doing on hold, because again, it's like they're seeing you here as someone that's above them, someone that has got a lot to do, or a lot that they can do. And they don't want to impact that. They know you're highly able. It's interesting because they're using a lot of words to define feelings, and there's not much kind of articulation of feelings. So let's just let's go a bit deeper here. Let me just pull some more. Let me see what else I'm going to pull here. Let me pull this Sybil's Oraculum. What do they want Par 1 to know, please, Spirit? What do they want Par 1 to know? What do they want Par 1 to know, please, Spirit? What do they want Par 1 to know? I'm hearing, it's like, again, they think you're too good for them. They think you're too good for them. If this is a love connection, they think you're too good for them. They think they put you on a pedestal, and it's like they think that if they were to get involved in this, that they would be hurt, because it's like you're too good for them. They don't know what they have to offer you. They want to offer you something, but it's like they don't know what they have to offer you. They think it's like yeah, it's almost like you're putting your energy into something that they feel they're not worthy of. It's interesting. They're very hard on themselves, whoever this is. Par 1's person. What do they want them to know, please, Spirit? Par 1's person. What do they want them to know, please, Spirit? I don't know why, but I'm getting a headache on the left side. So they're probably overthinking this as well. I feel like I'm hearing as well, I've reached a conclusion. What's the conclusion, Spirit? I'm hearing a lot of time things. It's like, I don't have time, or maybe you don't have time. It's like there's a timing issue. It's like you've come in at a wrong time, or, yeah, mirror. This is the mirror card. Okay. So I feel like they could be, there's a bit of mirroring going on between your situation and theirs. Yeah, sorry, I'm just pausing and bringing more oracle cards forward. They feel like you're missing something as to why this situation has developed. You could have had harsh words, and they feel like their withdrawal is valid, but there's something they feel like you're missing about a situation. So if you've had harsh words, or they've had some harsh words towards you, they feel like you're missing something in that. Like maybe you're not quite understanding them, you're not quite seeing what it is they were trying to do or say. And I'm just hearing it's hopeless. So maybe you weren't willing to listen at that point, or you weren't willing to understand their point of view, but they feel like they're being misunderstood. Yes, they're saying yes. One sec. Let me hear what else they're saying here. They feel like there's a great potential with this situation, but it's like there's something I don't know if you self-sabotage. I don't know if you're... I kind of... How I want to say this is if you've gone towards this person and sort of said something prematurely or acted upon something, they're feeling like it was a little bit out of sorts. It wasn't something that they were expecting to see here for you to express. And it's not totally put them off, but I feel like it's made them think again about it, because it's made them, again, with the kind of moon in reverse, it's like, do you want this? Are you even ready for this? Are you ready for this? Is this something you want? Is this going to be an easy path? Is this going to be an easy path? You know, is this going to be straightforward? Okay, is the situation grounded? Are you speaking from your truth, or are you speaking from a previous wound? Are you taking something out on this person? And I'm just bearing in mind, this is just what they want to say. This is not me. Like, just FYI. And again, if nothing of this resonates, then just leave it, you know. It's not... I'm not saying you have to listen to absolutely every word and live by me. That's obviously not the case. This is an advisory. This is just an insight. They want you to be aware of something that I don't know if you've actually understood. Again, the prophecy card. It's like you're asking for answers, but have you actually neglected to see something that they're trying to tell you that you haven't quite seen? Let me pull one more of these. I'm going to pull another oracle deck in a minute as well. Yeah, look, they don't want this to be over. This is the coffin in reverse. They do not want this to be over, okay? But they just want to get to the core of it. They want to get to the root of the situation, because they do have a lot of loyalty, all right? But there's just something that isn't quite opening up here. There's just something that isn't quite opening up. And obviously they have their things, okay? Not to say this person thinks they're the most perfectest human being on the planet, but it's just to say that I want to say you might be missing their point in something. You might have missed their point because this person's feeling misunderstood, or there's been a misunderstanding of some kind. Just going to put it out there, but if you've contacted or been in conversation with this person during Mercury in retrograde, now for this current period, it would have been up until the 20th of November and started around sort of the 31st of October. If this discussion took place during Mercury retrograde, give it 2 weeks and then have another try, because we're still in the shadow period at the moment. And there's no point trying to discuss something that was previously misinterpreted during a weird time, planetary wise, and then having a rehash of the same situation, because this person does, again, we've got the Tower in reverse and the Coffin in reverse. The Tower upright is about separation. In reverse, it's about coming back together. And Coffin in reverse is about an ending, okay? So it just means that this is like, they don't want to be in it. They want to resolve this. This is they want to resolve this. And you're probably asking, well, why don't they contact me? And why don't you, okay, well, we'll look into that in a sec. Okay, now we've also pulled the Avarice card, okay? And this is a warning usually about projecting your principles, ideas onto someone else, okay? And it's like having an impossibly high standard towards something, all right? So we need to kind of look and see what is this person's issue and what is, in fact, your own. I'm sorry to say that so bluntly, but none of us are perfect human beings. It takes two to disagree, okay? And we have to be responsible for our part of that. And then in order for us to, we can only ever control ourselves and our own feelings and sort of actions. So this is about looking at this realistically so you guys can move forward in a clear manner. This is usually about projection onto someone else that isn't necessarily their issue. So if you've been let down in the past, you've been hurt in the past, you've been betrayed, I'm hearing just don't take it out on this person. And if you feel like you need to do the healing, please do that first, because there is a possibility that this could impact on this person. And I'm just hearing, if you're going to go forward and sort of discuss something like this with this person, don't do it unless you can fully understand the point that is being made here. Because I'm not saying that I'm on that person's side and that person's a perfect human being, but what I'm just giving you the insight from their perspective, because number one, that's all I can do, because the reading isn't called How Do You Feel About You? But number two, it's like this is to try and resolve the situation as opposed to make it worse. So what issues, feelings, fears, concerns have you brought into this situation that has now been projected onto this situation? Because we have to take responsibility for our own actions. And I'm hearing that you might have pushed this person away. Now, this consciously might not have been deliberately, but it could be a subconscious issue, which means I would be looking at shadow work here. But let's just pull some more cards. What cards do I want to pull here? Let's go with this deck, the Enchanted Map. Sorry, every time I'm pausing, I'm just bringing more oracle cards out to have a look at, because I'm trying to pick and choose which cards are the best. Okay, so advice for pile 1, please. Advice for pile 1. What does this person want pile 1 to know? What do they want them to know? What is the best movement forward in this situation, please, Spirit? Pile 1, please. Whoa. Okay, what do they want you to know? Stormfields, okay? Tread with care. Now, I'm not talking about treading on eggshells and never discussing how you feel and pretending that everything's okay, suppressing your feelings and then not communicating. I'm just saying you need to tread with care, because at the moment there's a misunderstanding here that needs to get resolved. What I'm hearing as well is if you're stepping into the situation going, yeah, but I felt like this. Yeah, but I attacked verbally because I was defending myself. I'm going to be really honest with you. That is probably not going to be the best thing to do. If you have a wound that was triggered by this person, you need to go off and sort out the wound, because essentially what this person's done is highlight that wound. Did he cause or she cause that wound? No. Did that person magnify that wound? Yes. Is it that person's fault? No. Like I said, they want you to go off and make sure that you understand this and then communicate, because at that point you can then understand and see that there's a clear path. There's no more disarray, I'm hearing. But from I'm not saying you are wrong. Look, I'm not, let's not turn it into a black and white argument. But we have to be responsible for what we say, including myself. I'm very aware, and I'm very clearly, self-aware in terms of what I say. All right. And I'm just hearing that something about that conversation made them feel like they were disregarded. Or maybe you felt like, or maybe they felt like you would put yourself higher in terms of your own needs to them. And again, take it as it resonates. Yeah, look, heal the ouch. So this person feels like they've been hurt, okay? They feel like, and again, I can hear people screaming, I was hurt too. You probably were. But don't be so close-minded in terms of not seeing that, you are also responsible. As are they responsible for, if they've said anything wrong, as are you. This doesn't work. We're not just kind of piling all the responsibility onto you and saying that you're to blame and da-da-da. This is also about acknowledging your own faults and learning from it. This is about learning. None of us are perfect. We all try and learn. We all ideally are aware of our strengths and our weaknesses. Maybe this is just waiting to come up to be healed for you. And maybe they were trying to do that and maybe you didn't want to hear it, okay? But I feel like they are trying to help you. This is someone that I feel is trying to help you move forward with this path, okay? They're trying to make your path easy with the mountain in reverse, all right? They're trying to be there for you with the dog. They want to be there for you, but they can't. There's something just not quite slotting into place with this. All right, guys? So this was part 1. Hopefully that's been of some assistance to you. As I say, I do post videos Monday to Friday, and my next weekly reads are going to be now for the month of December through the signs, so all the way from Aries through to Pisces. For the month of December with the monthly reads. Thank you for all your likes and subscriptions. It's massively appreciated. This is going to be one of the last picked cards now until I get all the monthly reads done. Hopefully that's been of some assistance. I'm wishing you all the very best of luck with this situation and sending my regards. Have a wonderful day, evening, month, wherever you are. Take care. Bye. Hi pile 2, this is your pick a card reading. What is it they want you to know? So let's get started. We're using the Energy Oracle deck for your pile as per your pick. Pile 2's person, please. What is it they want pile 2 to know? Pile 2's person, please. What do they want pile 2 to know? Pile 2's person. Just going to tune into the energy here and get some information from Spirit. I'm just hearing they're not sure. They're not sure. They're not sure. They could be very busy as well at the moment where they're not having enough time to think about it. What is it they want you to know, please, for pile 2? Pile 2's person. What is it they want pile 2 to know? I'm just going to pull a few more cards to clarify. They might not be in a position to communicate at this moment in time. They need to get things in order, I'm hearing. What do they want pile 2 to know, please? What do they want pile 2 to know? I'm hearing it might be a divine timing situation as well, because I'm hearing not quite the right time. And it could just be in terms of communication as also with something else. Pile 2, what do they want pile 2's person to know, please, Spirit? It's like they're trying to focus on a load of other things, but you're definitely heavily featured in their mind and their heart, okay? How is it going to work? What is this? How is this going to go? What's going to happen? There's something around their grandmother as well, or a grandparent that they feel responsible for. I don't know if maybe they're in care or charge of their grandparent. Maybe this is in relation to a grandparent. Okay, interesting. Okay, so first of all, we've got the thinking woman and the daughter romance here. So this person is definitely deep in thought about what it is you are bringing to their life, okay, and whether or not they can actually have this potential romantic connection to you. All right, we've got the daughter romance here, so they are very much aware there's a potential here with this, because we've got the heart. We're just waiting for a key to unlock the cage. Maybe they feel caged. Maybe they feel like they're in a position where they're not quite able to step forward. We've also got the thinking woman, so I feel like they're strategizing about this. They're trying to learn a little bit. I feel like they're trying to get something completed. It could be a work project, but it's like I'm hearing no peace for the wicked. So, and also we've got the rest and rejuvenation card in the reverse. So it could be that they're just absolutely swept away in terms of other situations, and they're just not able to really formulate a plan, a solid plan of action at this moment, okay? Or they don't know how to put their best foot forward. That's kind of how I want to say it. Alongside the rest and rejuvenation in reverse, we've also got hostilities, okay? So it could be that you might have approached them saying, why aren't you, spending time with me? Why aren't I hearing from you? I'm hearing they might probably just tread a little bit carefully with that. I get it. Maybe you want to be a bit more, in the forefront of their mind. Again, I'm hearing not the right time. So just, again, if you're approaching this person, or you have approached this person with a bit of directness in terms of where you stand with them, again, I just keep hearing it's not the right time. So they could have just been saying that to you, and maybe you weren't listening, or maybe you thought that was just a cop-out. But what I'm also seeing here is they are undergoing a lot of anxiety about the situation. Look how deep in thought this person is. They are clearly upset. They are clearly moved by this situation. They clearly have strong feelings here. But because obviously we've got the Angel of Love that confirms this anxiety card, this is someone who feels like they're going to lose you, because I feel like you have possibly absolutely swept into this situation with guns blazing a little bit, and that they're now sat there thinking, how on earth am I going to do this? I don't have time to fart in peace. I don't know what to do. It's like they feel a little bit, I mean, look, I'm going to be real. They feel a little bit in victim mode. They feel like maybe you're not seeing it from their point of view. You're not understanding where they're coming from. You're not giving them time to explain. They feel they're a little bit misunderstood. I've kind of got to laugh because my guy's saying, oh, for goodness sake. Sorry. My guide is so blunt. Oh my goodness. guys, I'm sorry. They're just laughing now. I know there's a message in that. Let me just listen to what they're saying, because they're all having their comedic outburst at the moment. Let me just listen to what they're saying now. Why are they if it's not you, I feel like either you're thinking about them, why are they taking themselves so seriously, or maybe they thinking that about you, but someone is thinking, why are they taking themselves so seriously? Lighten up. It could be you to them. I'm just hearing it's not the end of the world. This is going to get resolved. But we've also got all tied up, okay? And so this is genuinely someone who is limited with what they can do. And we've also got woman holding a coin. So is there someone around them that they're financially responsible for, that they're maybe trying to resolve in terms of financial situation? Is this a work contract? It's like that is, I feel, one of the main blocks. It's like, once you get past the fact that they do have feelings, that there was potentially a bit of an argument, that they do have this deep energy, that feeling, that connectivity, that compassion, that love towards you, in terms of practically moving forward, there is something that is limiting them at this point in time. Let me pull a few cards. What is this person, pile 2? What is their person thinking towards pile 2? What do they want them to know? What does pile 2's person want them to know, please? Again, I'm hearing they're trying to get the job done. So it could be that they're trying to resolve something. Yeah, look, this is, we've got the garden, the anchor, hang on, what is that? Okay, so interestingly, we've got the child, the garden, the anchor, and the pathway, okay? I am seeing an enforced removal of a situation. Now, this person could also be involved with someone else. They could have a child with this person. They could be trying to deal with some financial situations, trying to meander and navigate through that. If it's not a child, it could be that this person or you are significantly younger or older than the other person. But it does feel like there is 2 potential love interests, either with a child and them and you, or with a partner and them and you. But one feels like it's inevitable, and I feel like the connection between them and you is the inevitable one, okay? With the anchor and the pathway being next to each other, it talks about an enforced removal. So it could be that this person is trying to cut this situation to the point where it's not an issue and they can move forward with you around your situation and combined with you in a partnership with you. Let me just pull some more cards here. What cards am I going to? Person number 2's pile, please. What do they want them to know? I'm hearing it's being dealt with. So again, if there is another person involved in the situation, or it could be an ex-partner that's weighing heavily on them in relation to maybe child maintenance, child payments, again, this situation is going to be removed. The anchor being there is very significant of a very deep love, and especially with emotions as well. It's like, but there's also a weighted feeling around this. So it's like that, and again, it confirms with the anxiety card. So there is definitely a very strong energy around this card, and they do. I mean, look, this person's genuine. Like I will be really honest with you. If this person was totally full of something else other than truth, I would be honest and say, okay, so person number 2's, pile number 2's person, please, what do they want pile 2 to know? This could be a very strong past life connection as well. Yeah, it could be a very strong past life scenario here. Okay, look, amazing. Relationship harmony. Look at that. It says, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Brilliant. Like I said, it's an enforced removal. Something is being removed. It also talks about spreading your wings here with the Archangel Oracle deck. Spread your wings, Archangel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. So again, something could be moving fairly quickly with the situation. Again, it could be that this person's now formulated a plan, is they're ready to go, and then therefore you guys will be ready also. And it also says, remember who you are. Okay, so you are a powerful, loving and creative child of God. You are very loved. So do not underestimate this person's feelings, because I feel like they're very valid. I don't feel like they're again, sort of pulling, you know, like sort of wool over your eyes or anything of that nature. Pile 2's person, what do they want Pile 2 to know, please, Spirit? What do they want Pile 2 to know? Pile 2's person, what do they want Pile 2 to know, please? I'm hearing the Usher song, Caught Up. Okay, we've got the aggression card. Okay. So, again, if there's a frustration going on here, we've got a Scorpion being surrounded by spears. I would certainly be looking at releasing some of that emotion before any communication takes place, because we don't want another argument. It could also be that if this is not between you and them, it could also be the current partner situation they're involved with. There is a lot of aggression. They are absolutely standing their ground. This person is kind of relentless, I'm seeing, and therefore they are doing what they can in order to resolve the situation, to get it tied up, to get it wrapped up, so that they can move forward with you. This person, I really feel, wants to be around you. Just looking at what cards I'm going to pick next. Okay, messages for Pile 2, please. What does Pile 2's person want them to know? They're dealing with it. It's at hand. You need to leave them time to resolve it, because they will. They are and they will. Pile 2's person, what do they want you to know? Pile 2's person, what do they want you to know, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. I'm just hearing the Usher. Did I just say that? I'm hearing the Usher song, Caught Up. I don't know if I've just said that. I feel like I'm having deja vu now. So maybe you feel like the situation is never ending. They're talking about a peaceful resolution being happening soon, and just as I said that, the Kali card, endings and beginnings, have been pulled out. So this, you've got to remember, this is being worked through. The old must be released so the new can enter. This is happening now, guys. So as I say, do not doubt this. You are going to have the door to romance is well and truly open. All right, this is an opportunity coming, and it will happen. All right, maybe you know, they're just saying maybe don't sort of overthink this. This is going to be resolved. There is hostilities currently underway at the moment in their current partnership, but don't underestimate the unconditional love that is being kind of mutually shown here. All right, but they are currently a little bit tied up, and they are coming to you as soon as they can release this anxiety, this situation, and move forward in a positive way once their financial responsibilities have been taken care of. Okay, guys, so hopefully that's been of some assistance. What I'm going to be doing starting from Monday, I do post videos Monday to Friday, by the way, but starting from Monday of when I've recorded this, I'm going to be doing the monthlies, the December monthly astrological signs, the Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs, from Aries all the way through to Pisces. That'll start from Monday. Thank you so much for all your likes and subscriptions. It is massively appreciated. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Hopefully this has been of some assistance, and take very good care. I'm wishing you all the very best of luck. Have a good one. Bye. Hi Pile 3, this is the Wisdom Oracle here. This is your pick a card reading for what is it they want you to know. So whoever your person is that you're thinking of, what is it they want you to know at this time, please, Spirit? So for Pile 3, what does Pile 3's person want them to know? Wow, there's a lot of cards flying out already. How are we doing this, guys? Is this... I'm just listening to Spirit at the moment. Okay. Pile 3's person, what do they want Pile 3 to know, please? Pile 3's person. What do they want Pile 3 to know? I'm just going to get a few more cards out, and then I'm just going to link into the energies in the meantime, but I'm just getting a few more cards out and then we'll start. Wow, this is awesome. Okay, so the first two cards we've got here is Breathe and the Tribe. Okay, this could be a family situation, a family connection. If it's not a family connection, this person could have a family around them that is causing them some concern, and they're trying to get centered with the situation. If it's not a love interest, again, it could be a family member. It could be that this family member is trying to do a lot of different things and is not... I'm seeing someone juggling a load of knives. So just to kind of give some insight, it feels like this is a little bit overwhelming. I'm going to be really honest with you. The next card I pulled was the Fork in the Road. So they are undergoing a decision at this moment in time in terms of what direction they want to take this. What are they going to do? And then we've also got the To Be Fair card in reverse. So either they feel like the situation isn't fair, This also is the Justice card, so it could imply something to do with a legal matter. It could imply something to do with a marriage concern. It may be that they're thinking about a divorce to come forward to you. Maybe they're thinking about a resolution of a legal matter before they can come to you. But whatever this is definitely kind of implying that they are stuck a little bit at the moment, because they're stuck in a situation around a group of people, or a situation here that they feel is not fair and they don't want to be in, and they're trying to decide best way forward. Okay, now it says here and now. Okay, here and now, this is the next two cards, and then we've got the co-create as well. Okay, so I feel like at this present moment in time, they are trying to manifest an ending or a resolution of this. And I'm just hearing, don't underestimate them. Do not whatever you do, if you're sat there thinking, yeah, I've heard it all before, this is all rubbish. I get you. But I feel like they are definitely trying to have a resolution within this. It doesn't feel to me like they are sat having a whale of a time, because we've got the breathe card here. And every time I've ever pulled that, it's usually quite a harrowing situation. It doesn't feel like this person is having the time of their life, and they're just pulling you're pulling you along because they just, it's something to do. We've also got the clean it up card here. Okay, so I'm hearing they're trying to tidy up their mess. All right, and again, the clean it up card does suggest that. And then in the fact that we've also pulled the loyal heart card, which was pulled as a clarifier to that card, suggests that their loyalty does lie within you, and they do see this as a potential commitment here. All right, they see their happiness with you. We've got the happy card as well that flew out at the end. All right, we're just waiting for the key to be unlocked for that the key to the door. Now, interestingly, the egg in this picture is opened. All right, as you can see, but there's still a gate. The egg in this picture has a lock to it. So this is the last key to be kind of turned in the lock before the gate can be fully opened and you guys can enjoy yourselves. But in the here and now, I feel like they want you to have an understanding of that they are trying to do everything they can, and they want you to understand that, because this is not going to be forever. I'm hearing this situation won't last forever. They are going to resolve this, and they want you to know that they're trying to get it to be as peaceful a resolution as possible. All right. I feel like they also feel like their luck is not great, because we've got the magic prayer in reverse. It could feel that they've had something stacked against them, one thing after the other, that they can't quite get out of the situation, because there's just another obstacle and then another obstacle. Again, very similar to that egg card where we had, obviously the egg with the lock in this picture here, in this oracle card here, happy, and then as you get through past the lock, there's then a gate. Okay, so again, it just feels like this person feels, and again, past, future, they're a bit sort of all over the place, and then it says that you are here, and the girl doesn't look too happy. It feels like this person's just trying to get through. Like, I'll be honest with you, my neck feels hard. Like it feels like I'm stressed, and I'm not. It feels like my neck's really, the muscles in my neck are like spasming. So I feel like this person's under a lot of stress. We've also pulled with the Enchanted Map deck, the Dragon's Lair card. Now, if that doesn't sort of scream, can you get me out of here? I don't know what does, if I'm totally honest with you, right? But there's something about the situation that they feel that they are having to trust in a little bit, because someone has got control over the situation as opposed to them. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's talking about following the leader here. All right, someone is, I feel like, leading them up the garden path to an endless, kind of situation. This person could be in a marriage, a relationship that they have joint responsibilities for, and this person is absolutely trying to claw their way out of it. I'll be honest with you. That is the direct energy I'm getting here. It's like this person is not, like, I've got to laugh because this is not pleasant. I mean, look, someone just screamed in my ear, and I feel like it is someone's higher self. I'll be really honest with you. So again, if you're viewing this person as, oh, they're having a time of their lives, they've got me and someone else, and I'll be honest with you, this doesn't look like a walk, in some fairy tale dream. This looks like a headache. It feels like a headache. It doesn't feel pleasant. It doesn't feel pleasant. Pile 3's person, what do they want pile 3 to know, please? What do they want pile 3 to know? What does their person want pile 3 to know? My eyes are going all weird. I'm getting dizzy now. stress. Oh, my neck. Hang on. Let me just sit up a bit straighter because oh my goodness me. Now, obviously, for the purposes of reading, being clairsentient is really useful, but for this is really horrible. I do not envy whoever's going through this because it doesn't feel good. Weight, it's just like there's a weight on my shoulder, and it doesn't feel nice. Pile 3's person. What do they want pile 3's? What do they want pile 3 to know, please? Pile 3's person. Okay. Interestingly, we've just pulled a card here, and if you look at the top, there's the scales of justice, okay? So there is something very karmic about the situation, I'll be honest with you. They might feel like this isn't fair, but I feel like there's a debt that's being repaid here, or there's something that's being repaid. There's a recalibration of a balance that needs, sorry, I'm shaking the table, because I'm just getting all like, argh. Yeah, the energy here is very much that kind of like, oh, yeah, so it's divine order, okay? This situation is about divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Archangel Raguel. So don't be fooled here. I want to sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah. Pile 3's person. What do they want pile 3 to know? They're saying use another deck. Okay, we'll do. What do they want pile 3 to know, please? What does pile 3's person want pile 3 to know? Thank you. Wow. Okay, guys. Do not underestimate this connection. This is true love. Guinevere. Okay. It says, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Look at that beautiful card. Amazing. And then we've got Freya as well, which is bold. Talking about being bold. Okay, not sure if you can see that. Probably not with this webcam. Okay, beautiful card. It says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. Okay, so maybe you've shut them down in terms of, no, I don't want to do this until your situation is resolved. No, I don't want to kind of get involved in this situation. No, just know that I feel like you're going to be helped. Put it this way, it's not about encouraging you and that person to stay in that current situation, but I feel like they do need some downtime because this person, I feel like my head is about to roll off my neck. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I've just used the Enchanted Lenormand again, and we're showing clouds here, which is about confusion. Clouds are about confusion, but because it's in reverse, this is about knowing exactly what you want. And then we've got the scythe, okay, but it's in reverse. So it's knowing you want to cut something out, but not being able to do it. What's the obstacle here, please? The pile 3's person or people. Obstacle, what is the obstacle, please? What is the obstacle? What do they want them to know? Yeah. So we've got the tree. Okay, so something's been built here with this situation that is not so easy to cut down. I mean, obviously, look at that huge trunk of that tree. If you were to use a scythe on that tree, it would take a lot of time. This could be someone that's built something up around a situation that is not so easy to kind of remove. Again, could be children, could be family life, could be a marriage, could be something in that sort of situation. But they want you to know that they are very clear about how they feel. It doesn't mean to say that you are any less important. It just means that, yeah, look, it's a slow process, okay? We can't rush in overnight. Now, it could be that you're sat there going, sorry, I can't sit here forever. That's fine. But they're just giving you a heads up here that this is going to be a gradual process. This is not an overnight, let's cut the tree down and sort of have done with it. This is a gradual process. And again, there could be two significant situations or factors in this. Could be the children, could be the marriage. That they want you to be aware of. Okay, so let me just see what else, what other. Okay, so for pile number 3, please, what does pile number 3's person want them to know? What does pile number 3's person want them to know? Okay, if you sat and question, if they are in a third party situation, And you're sat there going, yeah, but, you know, I don't like the idea that they're still around this person. They're still sort of, you know, this, that and the other. This has died a death because the fire is in reverse, all right? There's no passion in that situation. It's essentially dead. And as you can see, iceberg. This is an ice cold situation, all right? They're just trying to get out of it. They're submerged. They're trying to get out of the situation. Yes, okay, they understand that you're going to be vigilant about it and maybe that you've reacted in that before. But don't be so sort of rigid in terms of how you treat them, because I feel like it's really helpful for you to be supportive, okay? It doesn't mean to say you're enabling the situation. There's a balance between that, but they just want you to have an awareness that your support means a lot to them, okay? This is a karmic connection. This is a karmic connection. This does need to be carried out. This needs to be close to completion, so there is no way it can come back, because otherwise when you guys come together it is going to be a never-ending story. They want this done and dusted, all right, to full completion. Now there could be a significant event on the next full moon, okay, but they want to see this to the very end so that it's done. There's nothing else. There is a lot of volatility in this situation and they need to tread carefully, because otherwise I'm hearing you could be paying for it. And what I mean by that is when they want to start something with you, they want to do it fresh. They don't want to come with like bullet holes all in. I know that sounds a bit dramatic and maybe I shouldn't be using that as an analogy because obviously this can be serious. So let me just rephrase that. They don't want to come towards you in a manner that they are totally devastated, ruined. So they're trying to be a bit clever about this, but they don't want to hurt you. They do. At the same time, they understand that you might have to move forward alone. They totally get that. They just want you to be happy. Like, this person genuinely has a very strong connection to you. So they don't want you to sacrifice yourself. They don't want you to sit there and sort of sat with a watch, like, you know, looking at the time and sort of wishing that this will happen again, with that pathway going up to that clock that's, you know. I feel like you are going to have some time to wait. So again, it's to be aware, to be forewarned, it is to be forearmed. If you feel at this moment in time you're listening to this going, absolutely not, like I can't, that's up to you. But I feel there's an understanding from this person to you, and I feel like a discussion is probably needed with this. So anyway, guys, hopefully that's been of some assistance. I'm wishing you guys all the very best of luck. So the next set of readings, starting from the Monday, if you're watching this at the time I post, is going to be the astrological Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus throughout the signs for the month of December 2019. It's going to be a big one, guys, because this is going to be the very last month in the very last part of the decade. We're closing out a freaking huge cycle. And I'm just giving you a forewarning here. I can already feel it. I've already bought a few new decks because we want to get all the right information for you guys. So pay attention for those coming out starting from Monday. All right, be from Aries all the way through to sort of Pisces as usual. If you want to contact me, information is in the description box. Thank you for all your subscriptions and likes. It means a lot to me. Thank you for listening and watching. It does mean a lot to me. Hopefully this has been of some assistance. Take very good care of yourselves and I wish you the best of luck. Bye.